Yes, it works for black as well. And it's even better because black's king is already one square away from the battleground, right? So you can immediately assume that the king is safer. And it's going to be more interesting as well because black deploys a third file rook this time. So let's see what happens. And like we discussed before, black initiates the attack by pawn to 6-5. If white takes it, bishop trades right, silver recaptures, and bishop to 5-5. And this time, black can attack this pawn. If white takes it, rook can recapture and also threaten dropping a pawn to 7-4. So white would avoid that. And what if white plays rook to 6-2 in order to avoid this diagonal? But then black can take the pawn, attacking the silver. Then this looks similar, right? And yeah, we actually talked about that in the previous video. And if white takes it, he's gonna lose this silver, right? But if rook runs, then he's gonna lose this one. So black is winning. And what if white drops the bishop to 6-4? Then black can go ahead and attack the silver instead. Black loses the bishop, but that's okay. Pawn promotion to 7-3 is a great one. Bishop recaptures. Then black can sacrifice the rook. Knight recaptures. Then again bishop to 5-5 is a great one. It's always good to create a fork like this. And white is in trouble because it's hard for white to protect these two pieces. So eventually he will have to give up either one of these two. And for now, rook to 7-4 seems to be a good one. But then silver to 6-3 is so strong, it's attacking the rook, right? Obviously, it can go sideways, so this will be the only square it can go to, but then the pawn to 7-4 is great. Again, this knight is under the attack, but it's almost impossible for white to defend it. All the way back to this position here. Obviously, exchanging bishop would be another option for white. Then silver recaptures. Retreating by the silver is great because it protects the square, right? So white cannot exchange pawns here. And if silver tries to protect the pawn, then bishop to 4-6 is great. It's looking at the rook. If white tries to defend like that, rook to 6-8 is great because it's piling up on the square, right? If white takes the pawn finally, then black can exchange the bishop. Then again this drop. This time he will lose this lance. So it's even stronger than before. And obviously, if he tries to protect it, then black can create a fork like this, right? So that's good for black. And here, silver to 7-3 will be the last option for white. Then black can exchange bishops. Silver recaptures, then pawn to 6-4. Then bishop to 6-3 would be good. If silver drops back, then bishop promotion to 4-5 will be good. Here, white can exchange pawns, but that's okay. It's according to plan. And black can simply drop a pawn to 8-8 to prevent the promotion. If white keeps going, then silver to 7-7 will be fine. Then like this. Or even black can ignore and take the rook instead. If white takes it, then horse can move back and to create this very stable position. And like I said, black's king is already here, but his king is still sitting in its original position, and his defense is falling apart. And you can use this pawn to make his structure even uglier. And of course, black can drop his rook somewhere in his camp because it's very unstable. And also this silver can be targeted in the near future as well. It's almost unimaginable that something like this can happen at this early stage, but this has long been known to be effective. Kozo Masuda knew it, and other professionals also knew it. So why don't you go ahead and polish your opening knowledge? That's gonna do for this one. I hope it's been helpful. I appreciate your support and see you all next time. Bye.